Hey, I'm Natalie, and sometimes I prep things ahead of time so I don't eat a half a bag of chips because I'm hungry. Granola is one of these things I started making years ago because my kids were so obsessed with cereal, and I wanted something a little more filling and a little less sugar crash, so granola happened, and somehow it stuck. I start by melting some coconut oil with maple syrup, just enough to get everything warm and pourable, nothing fancy. And in this bowl I've got oats, coconut. I like to find the toasted coconut in the big flakes if you can, but regular coconut's fine too, and sliced almonds. This part is super flexible. You can swap the nuts, skip the coconut, add seeds, whatever you'd like or have on hand. I usually throw in some cinnamon and a little ground flax. And then this is where you decide what kind of granola person you are. If you like those big chewy clusters, you need something to help it stick. I'm using applesauce here, but you can use pumpkin puree, thicker coconut milk, peanut butter. I've even used sourdough starter before. It all works. If you want it more loose and toasty, you can skip this step completely. So mix everything up, spread it out on a baking sheet, and let the oven do its thing. You want to put it on parchment though so it doesn't stick. While that's baking, I'll prep the fruit. I lucked out and all these berries are on sale, otherwise I'd have to take a second mortgage out on my house. Just wash them up, cut the strawberries into quarters. Fun fact, my kids when they were toddlers used to call granola doo-wah. And the sliced almonds I'd always put in there became doo-wah nuts, and it just stuck, so we keep calling it that, doo-wah. Anyway, once the granola's out, I'd like to toss in some dried cranberries, and you'll usually get a few of those bigger clusters, which are obviously the best part. Like, check out this sucker. I get some yogurt out, give it a good stir, and then I just build out a few breakfast bowls, adding yogurt and berries and granola. I like to add a little drizzle of honey on top because my yogurt is unsweetened, but you can use any type of yogurt you want, any kind of sweetener or none. They're really flexible. Pop the lids on, put them in the fridge, and breakfast is handled for the next few days. You can find the recipe in the description and all my variations for granola. There's all different ways you can make this.